Hello and welcome back to Let's Race Jack to Renegade. In the last episode we did some decent work at the start of Act 3, taking care of a good few missions, a few really difficult ones, including defeating Errol in the city race and stuff like that. And yeah, so we started getting through Act 3. In this episode we're going to continue going through Act 3. Now unfortunately I have recorded this episode before and it failed to record. So this is the second time of me doing this episode. Hopefully it'll record this time. If it doesn't, I don't know what I'll do, to be honest. But yeah, hopefully it will record this time, and when it does we'll be able to see how well we do. But yeah, hopefully I'll be able to mimic sort of about how well I did. Hopefully I'll be able to maybe do a little bit better. Obviously, it's not like I didn't want to sort of practice, as it were. You know, I haven't had any practice. This is a completely blind run, really. Just me coming into this, having played it several times. But I haven't played this this game at all recently, so this is a pretty blind run. But yeah, so hopefully we're going to be able to nail the next few missions and get some do some really good work over them. So the 30 minutes are on the timer, and we are going to start in 3, 2, 1, and go. Or not. Okay, there we go. But anyway, so yeah, as I mentioned at the end of the last episode, we made a slight mistake in doing the missions in the wrong order and turning the wrong way. We got to head to the Precursor Mountain Temple, and then we'll have to head back to the power station and do the mission there, the drill platform mission. So, as I've said before, I'm not a fan of the next mission, protecting Samos. It's pretty tough. It features hover guards. Any mission that features hover guards generally is immediately horrible for me, I usually find. So hopefully we'll be able to get our way through this without too much of an issue. But we shall see, we shall see. Well, I was finding it was interesting because I was just having a look for like official speedrun times and just stuff like this, and it seems like the official speedrun time for this game is like all missions. We've got people doing it in 3.5 hours. I've already gone over 3.5 hours by now. You know, this is into, I think, my 4th hour. Yeah, it's just mental. Like, it was weird because I just saw like snippets. Obviously, there's loads of YouTube videos and stuff like this. And one of the earliest things they seem to do is they managed to take the jetboard out of the initial bit where it is. You know, when you first do the jetboard mission, they managed to take it out of that environment and mess around with it throughout the whole of the few levels before you actually get it officially, which is pretty cool. Do a flip there, okay, cool. So, we're going to zip round and we're going to go and help Samos. And this mission, yeah, as I've said, it's tough. It's got hover guards, they're annoying. Samos is pretty tough. He doesn't, he takes a fair few number of hits.
Samos told me to, you told me to, or, well, an older version, whatever. We heard you needed the life seed.
Yes, its power will help me speak to the planets.
There he is! Brutter, very Brutter. I see you.
Jack, protect me from these guards. I must ask the plants vital questions about our future.
So as I was saying, Samos can take a fair few number of hits, which is really good, obviously. Any mission like this where you're defending someone, you want them to be able to take hits. I got a decent amount of ammo before this, which is always nice. It's always important to check your ammo. There we go, hover guards. Ruined by Peacemaker. So I lost some ammo there. I generally save the Peacemaker for the difficult enemies, so the hover guards, stuff like that. If I'm good enough with my ammo, I should be able to get enough. I should get a repeat Peacemaker, which is really nice. is going okay. This is going okay. See, taking health is never good. Let's take out these guys. Samos is still alive, which is great. There we go. Take him down. Is that it? No. More. Oh, good call. Good call. Another hover guard. There we go. That should be it. Is that it? Yes. Good. That was really good. Probably better than the last time I did, actually.
Life seems giving terrible vision. The Baron is planning to destroy the precursor stone. He aims to crack it open somehow. If he does this, the energy released will be beyond comprehension. It will destroy the world and more. Ending all life. The plants are crying out for protection. You must stop the Baron, Jack. Stop him, however you can.
Okay, so there we go. Get the true sort of intentions of the Baron, and we see why we desperately need to stop him. And the next few missions sort of concentrate on that a bit. Although we have the Brutter mission. No, sorry, we have. Yeah. Is it? No, it's not. It's the strip mine mission. No, the drill platform mission. That's what I mean. The last trip through that warp gate in. Yes, it is the last trip through that warp gate. The last trip through the warp gate in the power station. So we do that. Next, that's a tough mission. It's the penultimate mission with the mech. So you essentially have 3 mech missions, I believe, overall. You have the mission we've already done, which was in the mission we did in Deadtown. We have the mission we're about to do, which is in a drill platform, and then we have the mission we do after that, which is the underport, and that's a really nasty one. So yeah, I should have done this mission before, then done the two lightning bolt missions, and then we'd do Brutter. It's annoying because you can't get an ideal sort of a path through here because the different missions only unlock. Otherwise, you know. So the drill platform mission only unlocks once we've done the Samos mission. The Brutter mission only unlocks after we've done. So yeah, it's just not ideal. Not ideal. But we want to do the Brutter mission before we go to the stadium to do the Class 1 race, because the Brutter mission actually leads us towards there, and it's always nice doing missions that sort of take you halfway along the distance, as it were. We are full health. Brilliant. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Especially, yeah, it's not too bad. It's not too bad, the drill platform. It's tough, but we should be able to do it. So I didn't die in my first run through. I did not die during the Samos mission. I didn't die through this mission. I'd love to be able to repeat that. So here we go.
I can't believe it. We were so close. The Baron stole the precursor stone right out from under us. And after all of our planning and hard work, Torn has betrayed the cause.
Torn meant well. He was protecting one of our own.
We must get that stone back.
I'm working on it.
Yeah, we're working on it.
I've underestimated this Baron, and now it appears he has taken the boy as well. Think. What will the Baron's next move be?
Well, if I had the precursor stone with all that power, I'd use it to build a giant palace. A palace with the biggest harem of women the world has ever known. And there'd be a swimming pool filled to the brim with chocolate. Slightly minty. Yeah. A massive pool of gooey chocolate. And the girls and I would jump in together. What?
I want you to go out to the drill platform again. It will destroy the main control tower there. It should temporarily stop the Baron's use of eco to harm us.
Daxter and his fantasies. Brilliant. Anyway. Some of the cutscenes in this section are some of the best. Like the one before the Brutter mission is brilliant. The one before the final race is brilliant. Indeed, the one after the race is also really, really good. It's really where things start to ramp up in sort of the stakes start to become ever more serious. I'd love to be able to knock down this door without being hit, but I don't think I'm going to get that. Oh yes, that's good. That's good. Come on, let me off. There we go. Okay, so we want to go. Boom. Make the jump. Yes, good. Hit that. Bring it back up. Then we need to turn around. Okay. Oh, that's lovely timing. It's lovely timing. There we go. We're getting hit. Okay, and make the jump. Good. Come on, there we go. Nail that. Okay, good. This is going well. This is going well. Just going to make these jumps. Oh, lovely, lovely timing. This isn't going to be so nice, but oh well. Actually, that's not bad. We can take some hits now. Since we got so far without being hit. Lovely. Okay, so now all we need to do is destroy the towers, take out the metal heads up here, and then do the whole level in reverse. Okay, come on. Hopefully you can see my health bar. Hopefully it's not too... hopefully I'm not recording too low for you to not see that. We'll see. Lovely. Take out those guys really early is always nice.
Alert. Backup cooling system failure. Emergency overrides initiated.
Good.
Alert. Backup cooling system failure. Emergency overrides initiated.
2 left. Boom.
Back up to get out of the map.
Get out. Get out.
Backup systems failure.
Come on. There we go. Good, good, good. Okay, 125. I don't think I had that many skull gems. If I had 29 more, I would be able to get 2 upgrades at the Oracle. I have to take a hit. Ow. Okay, good. Just get to the end. Good. Okay. Do it. Like that. Okay, gonna have to take a hit here. That's okay.
Eco-grade growth and
Could
stable.
have made that jump a lot better. Okay. Should be fine, should be fine. You do need to get your skates on. You can't sit around. Obviously the fastest way is to go around in jet board, but that's certainly much riskier as well. Okay, get in the left. We've got more than enough time. You can get killed in the left, and that is awful. Like, worst feeling, like. Tower goes boom. Good, good, good.
Another blow to the foreign might friends. Very soon, our fortunes will change.
Okay, come on. There we go. Good, good. That went well. Again, doing it without dying is really nice. Interesting, you go through the walk gate, you get full health. Did not know that. It's important to know. Okay, so now all we need to do is Brutter. Come on, zoomer, zoomer, zoomer. There we go. Okay, okay. Why is there no music? I don't know. One thing I do really love the Haven City theme. Yeah, I just love it as a sort of, for what it is, you know, travelling around, because I think it really fits the environment that you're sort of in. You know, you're in a sort of, almost like a police state. You have all these armed guards just all the way, always patrolling. This dictator sort of just standing over, controlling everything, and I think the music is sort of really sets that sort of oppressive tone quite nicely. It's not quite a song. I think that's what the music throughout the series is actually very, very good throughout the Jack and Dexter series. I think when Jack 3 will, you know, when we race Jack 3, the theme in through Haven City there is also really, really somber, and that fits it as well.
Jack and his little orangey pal. Like the totem I see you. You helped the Lurkers once time. You help us too?
Look, Brutter, we've got our own problems to deal with right now.
But you know bit to do rockets and cause a dig. I know all caves like that of claw. And ours too, nowhere there. Now Metalheads find hidden Lurker village in caves. They bite and hurt village real bad. And the Lurker brothers trapped like animals.
Hello, they are animals.
We're no longer evil lurking bats of bones, Archie boy. We good now. Metalheads are bad. They is enemies.
Yeah, I guess we're all in the same boat now.
And this ship is sinking fast, brother.
Please, say 6 Lurker brothers quick, and Brutter will kiss you foot.
Speaking of amazing music, I mean, that little cutscene there, you know, it's just, it could be any old cutscene in the game, really, but that cutscene has its own unique, I'm pretty sure that's unique, I'm pretty sure that music is not heard anywhere else in the game, and it's a brilliant little theme. It sets that scene really nicely. And, you know, I mean, as I said earlier, I really, really like that cutscene. I think it's a brilliant little cutscene. I love Dexter going, you know. I just love when Dexter goes, and this ship is sinking fast, brother. So it just fits the general mood really, really well. But yeah, no, the music is just great. It is just great. So, we should have a nice... Hope if we get a good run through Brutter, which we should do, I think as long as we kill these guys pretty quickly, it should be okay. Come on. You're gonna... He's just going. He's just going. Oh no, he's not. Oh, then get up. Ah, could've gone better. I was hoping he was just gonna run straight to the thing. It's obviously a lot nicer not having to actually take them to Brutter this time. You keep, you know, just going back and forth. Nope. Yeah, there we go. Okay, could have gone better. I don't quite have max ammo. Okay, come on. I lost the guards. And so really, you very rarely lose the guards in the middle of a mission like this. You know, you'd think they wouldn't lose a guy who's just taken out, like, you know, some of their transports.
Nothing so far.
But you can do it pretty easily. Come on, get on, get on. Good. Guards, help us! So when do the guards ever help anyone? Beautiful. Now you're just going to go straight there. Yes, you are. Good. Oh, that's gone really, really nicely, that. Essentially, the Lurkers can sort of be thrown out of the vehicle in any sort of which way, so it's nice that it got thrown out right in the direction of here. Now here, the fact that the Lurkers can get thrown any which way is a real issue, because if the Lurker gets thrown into the water, you dies, and you've got to restart the whole thing. Can't wait. There we go. And if we're really lucky, the other transport will be just right here. Come on, other transport, be around a bit. Yes. No, Lurker! Oh, he's alive. I thought he was... I felt sure that I was just going to fling him off. Ow. Good. And now you see why you wanted to do this mission next, because it leads us straight to the next mission. And indeed, they help us so much. So, we're going really well at the moment. 17 minutes in, that's good. So now all we need to do is nail this race. Now I failed once last time I recorded this race.
I'll show
Hopefully
you guys what I've been working on.
we won't this time.
Promise not to laugh. Ooh, I love surprises, and I love to laugh. Show me. I've been building a replica of our crashed rift riding machine from old artifacts.
That's my girl.
But I'm still missing 2 pieces.
Figures.
Vince says I need an artifact called the Time Map, and an old energy gem history book's called the Heart of Mar. And I've looked in every book on precursor history I can find, but the rift ring seems to have vanished.
You did all this? I mean, that's useful.
Oh, will you 2 stop moping around and make up already?
I've seen the Heart of Mar. Crew has it. We'll get those 2 artifacts, Kira.
Attention all drivers. The Class 1 championship race is about to begin.
Well, here goes. The race of my life.
Jack, I just wanted you to know, well, you're the best racer I've ever seen. Hey, what about me? I helped get us here.
Do you want to drive?
Against that crazy lone arrow? No way! You got the handlebars, brother. And you better keep us alive or I will never speak to you again. Obviously. Leave him in the dust, Jack.
I love the, you better keep us alive or I'll never speak to you again. Obviously. I just think, brilliant. Just, I mean, you all know by now that I love Dax. You know, he's the life, I think he's the real sort of soul of the game. But yeah. Okay, hopefully if we can nail this first time, then we will actually have gained time on my previous run. But we shall see. Ooh, okay. I want all of it just to win, boy. I want you.
Just to win, little freak. I want you. Greetings, racers. Today, your nerve and skill will be tested for our amusement. If any of you should by some small chance beat our grand champion Harold, then you will be awarded a month's supply of eco.
And a short tour of my palace to see the
Good luck and die quick. Ready? Get set.
So, you want to have a slow start because that allows you to go down here, down the first shortcut on this track, which actually has 2 shortcuts. And thankfully, neither of the 2 shortcuts require you to make some death-defying jumps over big gaps. You just need to avoid that big hole there. That's the biggest threat on this track, that and the other drivers. Now it's interesting, obviously he refers to Errol being the grand champion and all that. Now, Errol can die in this race. Like, just as any of the other drivers can be pushed down a hole or can crash, so can Errol, which I always find rather amusing. In fact, he might have, I don't know, he's just had a bit of an incident down by the shortcut. As you can, but also, he also doesn't always finish, like, he's not always the fastest loser, if you win, obviously. Which I always find, you know, he's grand champion and he finishes 4th, as he is right now. But yeah, so hopefully we can just keep our zoomer on the track. We are miles ahead. Just as I say that, I nearly fall down that big hole, so gotta keep concentrating. Okay, come on. And down. Come on. That's okay, you can mess up because you can get a pretty big lead. Which is why actually I find this track quite a lot easier than the Class 2 one. Because the Class 2 one, you know, if you get ahead, your opponents will take the shortcuts to catch up with you. But in this one, obviously they do take the shortcuts, but they're slower than you anyway. So last lap. Okay, so don't mess up, and we should be fine. Should be fine. Okay, here we go. Avoid the big hole, there we go, sweet. Brake, around, avoid the big gaps. Okay, there we go, Class 1 race done. Boom, first time. Yes! Got bronze? Don't care.
It's over, Jack. All the heroes died long ago. Only survival remains. By whatever means. This city is mine. These lives are mine. This war is mine. More people die. Kiss.
So the pursuit of the guards here is actually pretty, like, dangerous. Like, they're very good, and you can't, for some stupid reason, you can't get into a vehicle for ages until this whole palace security pass announcement and all this stuff is over, which really sucks. But then we can just jump into a vehicle. Come on, give me a vehicle. There we go. Sweet. But they get their random accuracy boost, and they hit us. You hit you hard and lots. But yeah, no. So I've made up time than I did last time. Last time I crashed in that race. I fell down the big hole on the first time and then did it on second. So I'm glad to have done that first time. That gives us a bit of a boost. We should now definitely be able to get through the palace in this episode. What I want to know is, like, you know, I never really thought about it. I mean, I hate picking holes in, like, you know, games that I really love like this. But how does the Baron not know all the races from the start? Surely he knows that Jack is racing. Because obviously, you know, crew knows and everyone else knows because, you know, they were putting bets on him and all this stuff. But it's like, how does he not know that Jack will be racing? And even if then, how does he not see him either when he's announcing the race at the start or, you know, when he's talking to his back there and he's like, he's got green hair. Like, how many people has, you know, this sort of yellow-green hair and an orange rodent on their shoulder? You just think, how? It's a plot hole. Don't like making plot holes, but yeah. And the next one is a big plot hole too. And the next cutscene, which is also a nice cutscene. So, here we go. Into the palace. And we've got to go to this elevator. Come on. Okay, and then we go into the throne room, which obviously we saw from the top previously.
I shouldn't have trusted you.
Back where we started, huh?
Don't play with me. All along you've been trying to undermine our war with the metalheads. Whose side are you on?
Listen, Ashlyn, your father's planning something terrible, and if
My father can destroy the metalhead armies once and for all.
he cracks open the precursor stone, the explosion will kill all of us. Don't you get it?
That's right. Not so hard, huh? Even I can figure this one out.
Don't you move. Vin, come in.
What? I've got my hands full here, you know.
You know all about the precursor stone, right?
Sure. I did my economic energy doctorate on pre-Turian theoretical physics. Why?
What would happen if the precursor stone were to be, say, violently cracked open?
Great. As if I didn't have enough to keep me awake at night to give me one more thing to dread. Thank you very much. So I actually have the stone. According to my calculations, a runaway eagle is 30% destroy everything.
Everything?
All things. Every single thing.
I'll try to find out more. But right now, my father is meeting crew at a secret weapons factory near the dig. Here, that's my top-level security pass. It'll get you into the factory, but it won't get you back out. We never had this conversation.
So, more plot holes. One, why hasn't the Baron consulted an expert like Vin about, you know, how big the energy surge would be after the exploding of the precursor stone anyway? Second, why can't Aisling contact her, you know, why is... You're trying to say that Aisling just can't contact Baron Praxis right now because, you know, just because he's away? So much stuff. But anyway, okay. But it gives the excuse of this sort of nice, this is gonna blow up the world sort of thing. So I died a couple of times on this bit as well, not this bit directly, but this level, the palace level. Last time I played through. I'm hoping I won't this time, obviously. Those are just Dark Eco. I should know by now what each of these crates are. Smash the window, grind along the rail, and jump across. More yellow ammo, good. Okay, so we now just need to avoid the massive cannon. No idea, why do you have a cannon indoors as well? Are you expecting people to be able to break in? We can grab some health. And then, no, thank you for grinding. Okay, cool. And now you, goodbye. I don't really need to take out those guys over there. Come on, take out the massive thing. There we go. Okay, this bit. This is the bit where I kept dying on because for some reason, the grinding here is really sort of glitchy and sometimes it doesn't work, but this time it has. Good. That's important. Closer and closer. Count ourselves a bit lucky that that guy didn't actually, you know, have the accuracy to hurt us particularly. There we go. Take those guys out. Take those guys out. Good. Good. That's the palace done, hopefully, as long as I don't make any stupid mistakes over these jumps. Okay, good, good, good. And then here, and to here. Good. Great. Okay, that's the palace done. That was perfect. That was a good, really good run through the palace. We actually are... Wow, I've cut 5 seconds off my previous time. Because last time this was as far as I got in this episode. But we have 5 minutes now to get to the transport that takes us to the weapons factory. Now, the weapons factory. The weapons factory is difficult. It's pretty tough. It's like a huge sequence, a huge long battle, really. We have loads and loads of guards to take out, and then just to finish off, you have a big boss as well. So, come on. We can skip that cutscene because we've already seen it, and now.
You need special black clearance for this door.
Good, good, good. Okay, here we go. So loads of precursor orbs in this area. I think there's one actually just there. But as I said, more importantly, there are loads of guards. Loads of them. Starting off with these guys down here. So it's always just easy to go in with the blue gun and just wreck shop. Thankfully, they do give you a decent amount of ammo throughout this level, which is really nice, because we certainly will need it. Good, good. Okay, we've got still got some time, which is good. How on earth are you standing still on a moving walkway without walking forward? Okay, good. Does that help? Yeah. All health is good right now, especially. Like, did I start on 1? Take those guys out, then you want to take these robots out. They just roll around. If they hit you and when they're rolling, it hurts. Okay, good, good. One thing you should never do is try and jetboard over the gooey green stuff. Otherwise you will just die. That's how it works. You can often just get hit by this guy up here as soon as you sort of arrive, which I always think is a cheap shot, but we got lucky there, we didn't get hit, which is good. Come on, there we go. No! Oh, fudge. Okay, that's awful. That's bad, because now we have to start right from the start. I didn't mean to roll jump there, I was hoping I'd just roll and then jump afterwards, but... Game decided otherwise. We have just... we don't have too much time left, so... Ow. Oh, damn. Never had that happen before. Accidentally go into first person mode. More ammo. Ammo is good. Ammo. Stuff to kill stuff with. Okay, just over a minute left. There we go. We can just rush up here, take on these guys, they're not too tough. The annoying thing about those guys is that they can take up a huge amount of ammo if you're not careful, as I wasn't there. Okay. Is there going to be music in this level? I can never remember. There should be, surely. Okay, more health. Health is always good. We've only got 20 seconds left, so... Boom. Take you guys out. There we go. Okay, we're just going to go a little bit over because I want to try and get to a checkpoint. Oh, thank goodness. Wasn't sure I was going to make that there, but did it. Actually, we might just try and reach crew, to be honest. I think that makes more sense. Then we can take whatever time we miss. Yes! Oh, thank goodness. I hate that jump. I need... Boom. We have full health, so we don't need to worry about it. Okay, good, good, good. Getting through the weapons factory is, yeah, if I can do this with just one hit, that would be lovely. Sorry, just one death, I should say, not hit. Boom. That was really good. That was really, really good. So that's not easy to do. Guards up there can hit you, you do need to worry about that. But it's a lot easier to deal with them once we get up top. So we will get up here, and then we'll have a bunch of guards to deal with. Ow. So you can usually take out the people on 2 platforms ahead. Okay, that's good. Wrong one. So we can now take on the guys over there. Good. And health. We can take out those guys. Okay, good, good, good. And then hit this. And then we can just have one dude. Make sure you kill him so he doesn't kill you as you jump over something and you fall down. You cry because you've died, and then you have to do like the whole level again. Okay, so you get a bunch of ammo. Next section is just a bit of an annoyance. What's nice is, what's sort of expected is that you walk into the middle of the room and all the bots start appearing, and you just get completely overwhelmed. I saw you. But you can actually just trigger each of the bots in turn. And the nice thing is whilst obviously you should never be throwing away ammo on purpose, really. Whilst you should never really be throwing away ammo on purpose, we do not really need blue gun ammo for the boss. So, that is that. That is good. We'll pause just as we'll let the cutscene roll, and then I'll pause afterwards, and we'll see where we stand.
I knew you were special when I first met you, Jack, and I commend you for making it this far. We've come a long way.
Yeah, I'm getting real teary-eyed.
I love weapons. I love how they look, how they feel, even how they smell.
I think you need serious help.
My favorite was the impossibly powerful weapon Mama built to blast open the metal head nest. Poor fool died before he could use it. Ah, well. But I have a new favorite, the piercer bomb I've just completed. My masterpiece is powerful enough to crack open the precursor stone and release the untold energy inside. As soon as the Baron shows up with the stone, we'll hide it in the last shipment of eco and deliver it to the metalhead nest. A surprise dessert, eh? Just take this gun upgrade and forget what you saw here.
Not this time, crew. I'm through being your hired gun.
Then it's war, isn't it? You know I can.
There we go. And unfortunately, we're going to have to wait. Pause. There we go. It's saved. Lovely. Brilliant. So we've reached crew, which is a really, really good point to have reached the final. A tough boss, certainly. So to start the next episode, we're going to have a huge battle against crew at the top of the weapons factory. This episode has gone really, really well. We've actually got through the whole weapons factory, which I really am glad we managed to do as well. The next episode has some really tough... I hate all the missions in the Underworld, I'm just saying right now. I hate them all. So, got all those missions to look forward to, or should I say. So we're going to zip through that, hopefully. And then we've got to get all the way to... We might even get to the Metalhead Nest in the next episode, which would be pretty cool. So, I hope you have enjoyed this episode. It's gone pretty well. I'm really happy with how it's gone. We've gone 3 minutes 49 over, so I'll take that off and we'll only go to 26:11 next time round, which is fine by me. You know, so we've done this before. You know how it works. So, I hope you have enjoyed this episode of Let's Race Jack to Renegade, and I hope you will join me on the next.